July is gonna be the best month of the year. It is my birthday. I will be 31. It's summer. My kids are back in like daycare and camp. I'm back at work. I am going to speak it into existence and make July the best month of the year. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Jessie, and today we are going to talk about all the books that I plan to read in the month of July. Now, June was a sad month. I read good books, but I only read like 5 books. And I feel like it was just a strange time. I went back to work and my kids went back to daycare and school and camp, and like it was just like getting readjusted to a new schedule after being in quarantine since fucking March. But now I'm good. I'm used to it. I'm kind of back into the flow of things. We've got the kids back into a routine. So July can be so much better. And I am prepared to take on a rather ambitious TBR, if I do say so myself. We've got 7 books here. And I have one that I plan on reading that just like hasn't arrived yet. So 8. I think it's doable. That's 2 a week. Like, I'm being ambitious, but realistic. The first book that I plan on reading this month is A Song Below Water. This is the one where I do not have the physical copy yet. It is shipping. It is on its way. It's supposed to be here by like the 1st or 2nd of July. So hopefully I will have it in my hands very, very soon. This was the book club pick of the month that I am in with Kristen over at Super Space Chick. She is hosting it, and this was the pick for the month, and I am super, super excited because I wanted to read it anyway. So it was like one of those excuses to buy something. And you know, I like excuses to buy a book. Like, a good day, buy a book. Shitty day, buy a book. Couldn't sleep last night, buy a book. Like, any excuse. It's like, oh, treat yourself, buy a book. Retail therapy. Retail therapy is real in my life. The next book that I plan to read is a kind of flow over from my June TBR, and that is the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. I plan to get to this like tonight. Like, this may be halfway read before July even starts, because there's like 3 or 4 more days left in the month. And right now I'm finishing 9th House, and this is going to be the very next thing I pick up. So this might be like part way started before July officially starts anyway. So I'm super, super, super excited to read this. I have heard nothing but amazing things. I'm like on the hunt for amazing mothers in sci-fi fantasy. I have heard that this is going to give me that one of our main characters is a mom, and I'm sold. So if y'all know other sci-fi fantasy books with amazing kick-ass mothers, let me know, because I'm searching for that. The next book that I want to read is one of my 5-star predictions, and I'm trying to get through all of the books on my 5-star predictions list so I can make like a wrap up and like what I thought of my 5-star predictions. And that is The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie. This is the first book in the First Law trilogy, and I have heard such good things about it. It is a grim, dark adult fantasy, and y'all know I like dark. You know I like adult fantasy, so there we go. I honestly have no clue what this book's about. None. I don't know the plot. I don't know the synopsis. I don't know anything about this world other than it is a much loved, grim, dark adult fantasy. So I am going into this super, super blind. So I'm really excited. Like, I like going in blind to books because it's just like, what am I going to think? What is it about? I don't know. Like, I have no expectations for this book other than I'm going to enjoy it because so many people that I have similar reading taste to also enjoy it. So we're super excited to read this. Another book that is a recommendation from a booktube friend of mine that I plan on reading that I just bought is Born by Jeff Vandermeer. My friend Monica over at Mooney Reads like gushed about this book to the point where I bought it right away. This is another one that I have been told by Monica has like amazing like motherhood representation in it, like badass mom figure, and I told y'all, tell me that there's a badass mom in a book and I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna read it. So tell me. But yes, this is a adult sci-fi. I'm super thrilled to read this. I don't know a whole lot about the plot other than our main character is female and she finds this glob and brings it home, and come to find out it's alive and it's like basically becomes like her child, and I'm so fascinated. Just the way Monica spoke about this book made me want to just pick it up, and obviously it worked. Like, she influenced me to pick this book up, so thank you, Monica. My next book is actually another one that I was influenced to pick up because of Monica over at Mooney Reads. What are you doing to me, girl? What are you doing to me? And that is Magic for Liars. This is one I already owned but hadn't read yet, and like I saw her gushing about it, saying it was one of her favorite books, and I was like, ooh, I own that. Ooh, I need to read it. It's one of her favorites. And I don't know, I've just been on this kick of just like reading stuff that's not my normal adult epic fantasy, so like sci-fi and like urban fantasy. So I believe this is more like sci-fi / urban fantasy, and I've just heard such good things about it. It's blurbed by V.E. Schwab. So, I mean, you know I love me some V.E. And this seems like it's a pretty short book, like, for me. It's over 300 pages. But for me, that's a short book. So I think this is going to be one that I can fly through pretty easily, hopefully. We'll see. Another one that I picked up is, like, way outside my comfort zone. Y'all. And it's Heretics Anonymous. This is like a contemporary that I think might be magical realism, but I think it's just a contemporary. It is set at a Catholic school where our main characters are an atheist and a Jew and a female Catholic that wants to be a priest, and just all these like people that don't fit in to the traditional Catholic religion, and I'm sold. It's school setting, it's religion, this speaks to me probably because of my past, because it wasn't a Catholic school, but I went to a very, very, very strict Southern Baptist school from 1st grade through 7th grade before I finally convinced my parents to let me leave because it was awful. Like, it was an experience. So anything along those lines just intrigues me. So I'm so excited to read this because it kind of reminds me of my childhood, and not in a great way, but in a I don't know. I'm just excited to read this. And the final book that I am going to be reading in the month of July is Malice by John Gwynne. This is another book club pick that I'm going to be doing with Jessie over at Jessie May and her Shelf Space book club. This month's co-host is Jasana. I will leave her channel down below as well. She is amazing. I love her videos. She's so much fun. She has some similar tastes to mine. Some things we agree on, some things I'm like, girl, I love that book. Why do you hate it so? But that's what makes the world go round, right? But I was super excited that this was the book club pick because I've seen so many people rave about it. I'm just excited to finally read it. I've heard such good things about it. A bunch of people that I watch have been reading this lately, and I'm excited to see what it's all about, to see for myself. Like, I don't even know the synopsis of this book. Once again, this is a Jesse's going in blind. I know it is like epic fantasy, and that's all I know. I'm going in blind, so I'm really, really excited for this one. And there you have it. These are all the books that I plan to read in the month of July. If you have read any of these, let me know what you think about them. Which one should I start with? Which one should I like just jump into first? Again, if you have any recommendations of like badass moms in sci-fi fantasy, let me know those, because that is what I'm like just like really on the look for. But yes, thank you guys for hanging out with me. My name is Jessie, and I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So make sure you stick around, and I will see you next time.